Jimmy.
Looking good, but welcome back to the show. Thank you for coming back. Congratulations. You and your lovely wife, Claire Danes, are expecting a baby.
What?
I'm right. I'm surprising you, yes.
Wow, great.
Surprise, yeah. That's fantastic.
Yes, thank you.
Third baby. Are you ready
Yes.
for number 3?
No.
No.
No. I mean, I'm very happy about it.
Of course, yeah. But not prepared.
But not ready. Are you ever ready? I mean,
No.
I'm just...
No,
I personally feel like in my limited experience that you can only prepare as far as the arrival of the baby, and everything after that is just a blank.
How old are the other 2 kids?
10 and 4.
10? Is that correct?
Yeah. I had him when I was 8.
Yeah, exactly. Do they understand what Dad does for a living, or Mom?
No.
Not really.
No. I was thinking, do I understand?
Yeah, that's kind of,
No,
I'm not sure if my kids know.
Nah,
A little bit.
they don't care.
Yeah. Have you showed them any of your movies? Or?
Well, there's not many that would be
Appropriate.
I mean, I did show them Ella Enchanted. I made one kids movie. Yeah,
That's a big deal.
I know it's a great film, and people loved it when they were kids, and now those people have all grown up, and that's kind of depressing for me.
But did your kids know it was you in the movie?
No, they have. Well, the older one still couldn't care less, and the younger one, we got halfway through the movie, and I was watching him, and eventually I said, like, hey, you know, that's me, that's Daddy in the movie, and he had no idea, which was very sweet, which was maybe a testament to my acting, or not.
No, you're that into the role.
Yeah.
Did they visit you on Law and Order?
No, I was not that into the role.
Yeah, you're that into it.
Yeah,
You're like a method. You were exactly. That's not you.
Yeah,
Dad.
shut up, son. Take it in.
Daddy's
take
speaking.
It in.
Dad has a monologue. Please, yes. Do they go to Law and Order?
They have, yeah.
They've been to the set.
They've been to the set, not to the like the iconic, not to the offices and all of that stuff in the courtroom, but to the when we film, the courthouse steps, which I guess is kind of iconic. Of
course.
Come down the steps. They've
Just
come
to go
visit.
root for Dad?
No, just because, honestly, because we have Pop-Tarts.
They love Pop-Tarts.
It dawned on me like the 4th time they came. Yeah.
Yeah. You could just get Pop-Tarts for your house.
I could, but then they wouldn't come to visit me at work. So, yeah.
Before we talk Law and Order, the Oscar nominations just came out, and you were telling me that you have a pretty personal connection to one of the nominees.
One of the front runners.
Yes.
I think. Yeah. It's an odd story that just.
No, I'd love this story. Please.
Okay, so this was several years ago. I was getting a wig made, as you do, for professional purposes, and the guy. They wrap your head in like plastic wrap. It's a whole process. Anyway, he said, I don't know if I'm going to do this in time. He called me back the next day and said, good news, your head is exactly the same shape and size as somebody else that I have worked on, another actor, and I have the mold of their head at home, so this is going to be a cinch for me. And I said, who's that? And, you're probably thinking it's Brendan Fraser or whatever, but it's Cate Blanchett.
Cate Blanchett has your same size head. That's fantastic.
It bodes well for me.
Are you honored? I mean, that's so good. Yeah, both of you guys.
Same
She should be honored
divots,
as well. Yeah. Oh my God, I never see both of you in the same room at the same time. Yeah. That's wild to know that you have the same
very weird
size head. Yeah, that's so fantastic. All right, let's get into Law and Order. This is a big deal. This is Did you ever think you were going to be this New York?
No, I didn't. And I've lived here for 15 years, and I still didn't feel entitled.
Iconic
to that.
Law and Order.
Yeah.
It's very, very New York. In fact. We found out you're not the first family member to act on Law & Order. Your wife, Claire Danes, this was her TV debut?
Yeah.
1992. Is that odd? That was her first, and now you're in it.
It's so strange, isn't it?
It's gotta be strange.
Yeah. But then again, it's not because, like every actor, every New York actor that I'm sure that comes through here or that you see on Broadway or whatever has been on Law & Order.
That's correct.
Literally every actor. Some of them 18 times.
Yes. But it's a lot of people's first acting roles.
Yeah.
What was your first acting role?
Some of us, it's their last.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of them, it's both very, exactly.
Yeah.
I would love to play a dead body on Law & Order. I would love to.
Please. I think you'd be just right. Yeah.
Thank you.
No,
Yes.
But
do you remember your first role?
My first role was in England, obviously. Well, maybe not obviously. It was on a show called Trial and Retribution, which which is like the anglicized version of Law and Order.
Yeah, exactly. It sounds like trial and retribution.
Yes.
That just sounds a little bit...
A donk donk.
Yeah. That's the theme song?
Yes.
A donk donk. Yes. It's that much better than our Law and Order. Can you tell everyone who you play on Law and Order?
I play Nolan Price. He's the assistant district attorney. I'm in Sam Waterston's office. He's my boss now. He's
Fun as
moved
that.
up. It's super cool.
Yeah, that's the best. God, donk donk. I'm never gonna forget that. That's funny. I want to show a clip. Here's you dancing in Law and Order. Take a look at this.
We had a deal.
I changed my mind.
You signed a cooperation agreement. It's binding and enforceable. There will be consequences. Do you not understand that?
Max is willing to plead guilty. Reckless endangerment.
That's not on the table anymore. You don't seem to hear what I'm saying. I will revoke your bail, send you back to Rikers, and move forward on a charge of manslaughter.
They're just blowing smoke.
No, we're serious.
Well, I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Come on. Hugh Dancy, everybody. Law and Order airs Thursdays at 8 p.m. on NBC, and it's available the next day on Peacock. More Tonight Show after the break. Stick around. Thank you, buddy.